Look at my background. I have finally put up the decorations a little bit. It looks cute. I know you can't see much, but still, not looking that bad. Much better than my previous backgrounds, right? So, wow, whenever I have to shoot, they have to start something or the other. Not wearing any makeup except this lip gloss I got from Maybelline. This is the pink bloom या ऐसा कुछ तो था, but see, it's actually giving like दो तीन बार लगाने के बाद ऐसा मस्त लिपस्टिक जैसे लगता है, like actual lip gloss, and it's not that expensive also, so easy on your pockets. And yeah, when you don't really want to put too much of makeup, I think it's great to add a little color. So people who are in their 30s or are going to hit their 30s and need a little advice, please put up your hand.
To me, cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it. I'm the only one that's really on it. I'm just being honest. I'm just doing everything I promise, cause I want it bad enough that I'ma make it as an artist. And I know I'm not the smartest, and I know I'm not the largest, but I promise you that I'ma be the one that worked the hardest, cause I promise you that I'm just getting started. And I promise you that my skills are getting sharper, so I'ma get charted.
Hello everyone, this is Cal, your pal, aka Kalpita Naidu, and today I have got things that happen in your 30s. Okay, so before I was gonna turn 30, I was honestly very nervous and anxious. I'm like, hey Bhagwan, I'm getting like old. What is gonna happen? I'm not really settled in my life, in my career. I don't have a boyfriend, and I'm not married. Oh my God, blah blah blah, whatever. Because you actually think about, oh, by the time I'm 30, I'm gonna be this. Now, of course, when I have spoken about this in my other videos, where I said when I turned 29, I definitely had this kind of, epiphany, or a very clear, picture of what my life should be. And, all my other beliefs, some of the beliefs, I was like, things I thought I wanted were actually wrong, and I didn't want those things, and finally accepted it. So that happened, but definitely there was some kind of anxiousness before my birthday. And when I turned 30, I was like, oh yeah, we can. It was like, I don't give a fuck. That was the kind of feeling, like, I don't care what people ask. I don't care, like, what people think of me, and so what if I am a work in progress, so what if I'm single and stuff like that. So don't worry, for people who are, gonna turn 30 or are already in their 30s, it's okay. As if I'm sounding, you know, not that great, it's because all of our sleeps has been spoiled last night. My dad had fever, so he was like shivering and stuff. We got the medicine today, and I also kept on waking up to pee, and of course dad, whenever dad was also getting up, it was disturbing. So that happened, and in the morning the watchman came and he was like, gas ka connection, they are going to switch it off. So we had to really eat the breakfast early, cook it first and eat it, then also cook the lunch and dinner, at least lunch. So mom came to wake me up. So I tried sleeping for some time, like at around 12:31, and of course it's not been the greatest sleep, but it's fine. Otherwise I wouldn't have been able to shoot this video. I'm feeling a little bit fresh. So let's begin today's video finally. So the first thing is that you are very clear in your head about what you want in life, what you want in your career, mostly what you want in your marriage or kids, etc. That happens in your 30s. In your 20s, you're always like, oh, let's see, what happens. It's okay to kind of drag a relationship, but in your 30s, if you are dating, if you are in a relationship, you will mostly not be frivolous about it. And yeah, there are people, of course, I have seen, even in their late 30s and all, they are kind of clear about this being very casual. Yeah, those kind of people are also there, but at least you're clear about it and you're very honest about it to whoever you're dating and stuff. You know, there are people who don't want kids, there are people who want to adopt, there are people who just want to be married, there are people who don't want to be married and maybe just be in live-in relationship sort of setting. So at least you're very clear about these things in your 30s. And also a certain way of life, you know, the way you live, your lifestyle and things like that, you become very much assertive about that. You will not let anyone budge you from those things. Like, you know, in your 20s there might be some peer pressure, or you're like, हाँ ठीक है ऐसे करेंगे, party करेंगे, ये करेंगे, but by the time you're in your 30s, you're like, no, this is not the way I will live. If I want to quit drinking, I will be quitting drinking. I will go to bed at 11 or whatever. You know, you're very clear about these things कि आज ये नहीं करना है means नहीं करना है. Next point is you will put on weight easily. Definitely. I started noticing this. In fact, I started putting on weight. I don't know whether I was in my 30s or just, you know, reaching 30s. So of course I have a reason also because of my hormones and thyroid issues. But yes, your metabolism is not that great and your lifestyle and everything affects, okay, because you're doing more of sitting jobs especially, or you prefer to chillax more even after work, or you know, you would rather choose watching a Netflix movie or something over actually going out and dancing or stuff like that. And it's not that you actually eat a lot. Like, I mostly eat 6 meals a day, and it's not always that we have pakwan, but yeah, once in a while we do have. But it's not that I will eat a lot, you know. Abhi main, if I'm eating like masala dosa, I'll have one, or you know, if I'm eating some kind of chocolate also, I'll have 1 or 2 pieces. So it's, even if we have very little, you know, small portions also, sometimes I feel ki even if I breathe the air, I'll put on weight. So yeah, that happens, and body checkups become important. I don't remember in my 20s doing a lot of health checkups, okay. It was only if the doctor says that, and you know, something in the air, you know, it's like malaria ki saath chal rahi hai and all that, only then we might do it if the doctor says. So but in your 30s it's definitely mandatory to do it, like once a year at least. And yeah, you will have people pointing out about your weight gain and asking stuff like, hey, are you okay, why are you putting on weight, you know, आपको thyroid होगा या आपको ये होगा या जाके आप बता दो, डॉक्टर को चेकअप करो, ये करो, वो करो. Yeah, you'll have people coming and telling you that. It is also possible that you will have some kind of, you know, high BP, hypertension, like thyroid issues, what else, PCOD, and diabetes or something. It's very common, okay. So yeah, that's a reality. So go and get your health checkups done frequently, okay. Next point is you will have really close set of friends in your 30s, okay. In your 20s it's different, right? You have a bunch of friends, different groups, building ke friends, school ke friends, college ke friends, office friends. I know this person through this friend you know, so lots of friends. But like, I remember in my 20s at one point of time, I think it was in 11th or 12th in college, we had such a huge group. I used to invite a lot of people also at my place to eat and stuff. You know, it's not that I was close to everyone, but just because we are like part of this group, I have to invite. Yeah, and you can imagine like an introvert like me also having those different kinds of friends. But now, of course, in my 30s, it's more like just 2 or 3 really close friends, like with whom I confide in. So yeah, you will also have like these really few friends with whom you will feel comfortable, because you are growing now, so your equation with your friends, with everyone, it will not be the same. So the people who get you completely, you will want to talk to them and share things with them more and keep in touch with them. Now, next point is, of course, when you are about to be 30, or when you will hit the 30s, people will ask you why you're not getting married. When are you getting married? Do you have someone? It's, people can't see that you're enjoying your single life. Okay, there are people who want to be just single and maybe just focus on their careers and not actually date. I mean, I don't want to even give an excuse कि career है, ये है, नहीं करना है यार date, मस्त है अपने आप. Like, we all, like, single people are not all miserable. So there are people who want to be single by choice, and the society can't accept that. Once you get married, somehow then they'll be like behind you कि बच्चे कब आ रहे हैं, बच्चे कब कर रहे हो, अभी कर लो. Yeah, because of course biological clock is ticking and all those kind of stuff. Then there are people who can't understand that, it's in our generation. There are people who are choosing to not have kids, so older generation can't understand that. Okay, क्यों नहीं करने हैं? अरे बच्चे तो भगवान की देन होते हैं. Or like, they look at you as if you've committed some crime. I mean, as if our population, it's like hardly a few lakh people. People don't understand you're actually doing a favor to your country. Social service. Then there'll of course be people who will judge you if you're considering adoption, or you just don't want to have kids, etc. But I would say, just don't care about these people, just do what you want, because at the end, Westby, it's too expensive to have kids these days. I wish all the parents just went and protested like how JNU students have been doing for fee hike, because whenever I hear about how much my sister is paying fees for my nephew's education, or some of my other friends who have kids, I'm like, wow, this is bizarre. Like, education has become a business. So yeah, that is also one more reason why people don't want kids. Next point is about gray hair. So of course you will start getting gray hair when you're about to reach 30 or in your 30s, so definitely. Now, I started getting gray hair long back. I think I don't know, was it 27? Yeah, pata nahi. But I've always had this issue, like, even probably in my school, it has happened twice that I got this premature क्या बोलते हैं, premature aging ही बोलते हैं ना उसमें, grey hairs जो भी है. तो तभी तो मैंने homeopathy treatment से it had gone. It was mainly due to stress of exams or whatever. So I did not go to the doctor like this time, because I was like, तभी इतना नहीं था. फिर of course it started increasing, and now of course I have to color my hair. So yeah, it can be due to stress. It can also be hereditary. Like, my dad also started getting gray hair really early, in his probably 20s or late 20s. On the other hand, my sister is in her 40s and she's still not got gray hair, so how lucky. Next point is that you're definitely not that flexible. Your energy is not that great. I feel it's very much low in your 30s. You get tired easily. Like, I used to do 300 squats earlier in the gym. Like, for me now to even do 30, it's a big deal. But I'm trying to get there every day. Anyway, Yeah, definitely that. And then even if you exercise, there's always, earlier also there used to be pain, but अभी कुछ अलग ही है. Like सो के उठो तो भी पेन होता है कभी कभी, बैक पेन, neck pain. While exercising also it's like happened कि मेरे knee में कहीं, you know, I've heard a crack. So yeah, that's what happens. We need to slow down. But don't stop exercising, don't stop going for a walk. Like keep doing something to stay fit. Okay, don't slack. That is very important. Next point is you stop giving a fuck. Like literally. You don't care, you know, like if someone says that he or she wants to leave from your life, you're like, okay. I seriously used to lose my mind, you know, earlier if any of my friend misunderstood me or said something and they wanted to leave me, okay, as a friend also. And I would really feel very angry, upset, sad. Now if someone tells me that, I'll be very happy. In fact, I have also kicked some people out of my life because they're so toxic and you cannot tolerate that. Okay, when you reach 30s, you're like, no, please. I just want to have a relaxed life. I don't want confrontations. So yeah, someone gets offended by reality, by honesty, fine. You don't give a fuck. Your neighbors say something, you don't give a fuck. Society says something, you don't give a fuck. Honestly, you don't. Like, you're just fine, relaxing, living a zen life. Next point is about investments. Yes, you do think about it more. If you have not started investing much or nothing at all, you will think about it and you will start looking at these plans and you'll ask your bank and you'll ask your friends and at least do some kind of investment for the future. Okay, you will not just waste your money, you know, in buying things and stuff like that. You will definitely think about saving for the future. Even if it is very little money you have, you will definitely think about it. Next point is definitely about spending time with your parents. You will love it more. I do love spending time with my parents a lot because they become mature with you. I feel even my parents have evolved as I have grown up. So they become more like your friends, and you have really, you know, these amazing conversations with them. That's why I like spending time now more with my parents. Earlier it was all about friends, friends, friends. Okay, सुबह उठ के बिंदास चली जाने का, जहाँ जाना है, लाइक ऑफिस जाना है, काम पे जाना है, ऑडिशन जाना है, जिम जाना है. Someone makes a plan, you know, कि ओवरनाइट पार्टी करते, उठ के चले जाओ, खाना बनाया है नहीं बनाया है, you don't really care. You just, you know, inform mom, okay mom, I'm going for this party. So you basically don't feel that much responsible when you're in your 20s. Whereas now in my 30s, I'm like, definitely I don't do things ऐसे. अगर मुझे कहीं जाना भी है तो मैं प्लान करके जाऊँगी. Like, okay, I have to finish my work. Okay, mom को कुछ ज़रूरत रहेगी, dad को कहीं लेके जाना है डॉक्टर के पास, बिल पे करना है, ऑनलाइन कुछ पे करना है, कुछ खरीदना है. Everything you will make sure that you handle it yourself, or you know, you help your mom or dad with things and you plan things accordingly. Like, even if I have to go somewhere out, I'll plan things, I'll do stuff at home, you know, finish my work, finish घर का कोई काम होगा, बाहर का कोई काम होगा, and then I'll go. So in your 20s it's not like that. उठ के बस कहीं भी चले जाना. You don't really care कि घर पे क्या हो रहा है. Okay, and of course because your parents are also a little bit younger that time, not that old. As you are getting old, your parents are also getting old, so you have to become more mature and caring as they start getting old. Like earlier, maybe अगर कोई दवाइयाँ रहेगी So your dad would probably get it themselves or mom would manage it. Abhi you get it for them. You have to keep checking. अरे okay, ये दवाई खत्म हो रही है, ये दवाई खत्म हो रही है, लेके आना है, उनको देना है टाइम पे, जो भी है. So that's it guys. I thought about these points because I'm in my 30s and I have been dealing with it or have faced it or whatever. So if you are going to turn 30 or if you are in your 30s, I'm sure you can relate to it. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment below and let me know what you think about all these points. Can you relate to it? And I hope you find this video helpful. Please share this video with your friends and please subscribe if you're liking my channel, my videos. Thank you to all my subscribers. And if you want to check out my last video, it's somewhere here. Until next time, it's bye-bye from me. Take care.
That's right, we lose control now. Don't take this shit too personally. Everybody got a different version of me. Everybody gotta be learning from me. Everybody wanna be working with me. And I feel like there's uncertainty and urgency to find out what you wanna be. But honestly, we change our minds constantly, so stop and breathe.